Hi guys, 732 Review Crew here. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
We're back today with Battlestar Galactica Season 3, Episode 1, and this one is titled Occupation, I believe. Now I'm very excited because this is the first season that we're on a planet established and the Cylons and the humans are kind of facing off against each other. We're not sure what's going to happen because there could be a full-on revolution.
To be honest right now, I'm pretty skeptical, to be totally honest. I don't know if I'm a fan of the planet thing.
So, like, when do they find the Stargates?
Oh no. Anyway, moving on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do know what you're saying because you're not sure because the dynamics different now.
I like sci-fi. It's in space, like, you know, and I was enjoying the whole dynamic.
Didn't you enjoy the Expanse season where they were on a planet?
That's my least favorite season. Like, definitely.
All right. Just go take a nap.
Was that your favorite season? That can't be your favorite season.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm curious. I'm hoping the season starts there. I just hope it's not the entire season they're on the planet.
What I
or
imagine,
that it's better than I'm anticipating.
We're probably going to bounce back and forth between the Cylons on the planet plus the Battlestar Galactica.
Plus the Adamas.
Yeah.
The only I'm just curious what the plan is, and I'm hoping the plan is like
resistant.
Based on the episodes,
has more depth.
I'm feeling like we might get like an Andor season where it's just like subterfuge and rebellion.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how I'm feeling about that.
We'll see what happens.
Now, if you do want to check out this episode in full and for free, it is available on our Patreon. So go check the link in the comments below to watch this episode along with your own source material. And you can sync it up very easily. So you can watch this entire episode. Any scenes that you missed that aren't in this reaction on YouTube are on there. So we'll see you on that. And we're starting in 3, 2, 1. And thank you for joining us.
Yikes.
You making bombs?
Yeah.
That's the implication.
That
What kind of fucking metal is that?
was missing an eye.
It's Tighe.
What happened to him?
Something tells me that the rebellion didn't go well.
That's Ellen? Why does he have no eye?
We come in here and we change those little hash marks on your little calendar there you're trying to hide.
Oh my god.
Potatoes, gravy, even some carrots.
They're treating her so different.
We got to get you processed. Take an hour or so. Bureaucracy must be served.
Sleeping with him got him out? What?
They're just as corruptible as us.
You look so lovely tonight.
Oh!
Good for her.
I love her. That's Starbuck we know. Oh my god. She gay. Oh. Oh!
How many times do you think she's going before?
A lot.
Take your time.
A bunch of them just died, so he's gonna take a while to respawn. Oh!
Although at times these attacks seem like futile gestures,
Oh my God.
I believe that they are critical to morale.
We're here to find a new way to live in peace, as God wants us to live.
Perhaps it's time to instill a little more fear into the people's
Why
hearts
is he
and minds.
even there?
Let's execute Baltar.
That's fine.
What? What?
We round up at random groups off the street and we execute them publicly. Send a message that the gloves are coming.
That's terrible.
off. Consider the irony in that. Delusional machines. What's the universe going to come up with next?
Think of anything more despicable than humans doing the dirty work of the Cylons. We've been gaining access to some very important documents from a source within Baltar's administration.
Gata?
It's gotta be.
Oh, the graduation plans for the police academy. Okay, okay.
I'll be back in a couple hours.
You better not die.
I think he has to make it.
One of these days, you're just not going to come back, are you? I'll just vanish, and that'll be it.
I'm not counting him out.
Yo, Kelly, you're bumming me out, bro.
Bro, to the reality of the situation. Poor Callie, yo.
I like that the baby at one point was, man, hands are crazy, aren't they?
The baby things, Joe.
The eye is gone.
Oh.
Ripped it right out onto the floor.
Oh.
Picked it up and showed it to me.
Oh.
Looked like a hard-boiled egg.
Chief serious.
God.
God damn.
Yeah, well, all the top occupation brass is going to be at the graduation, even President Baltar.
guy is Baltar.
Yes, sir. I think we can get a shot at him, too. The problem is, it's going to be tough avoiding human casualties.
Don't avoid him. Send a message.
Fuck yeah, dude.
There's a raptor out there every day listening for a wireless call. It's out there because that was the plan if anything happened. And it's out there because the old man isn't just gonna leave us to the Cylons.
Have faith.
Any word on Kara?
Oh, cares kind of.
Nothing.
He absolutely cares.
Hi, honey. Welcome home.
I'm home.
Literally.
Just put it down.
What?
I'm going to bed. Be nice if you joined me.
Why don't you just stab him again?
Oh, she's not acting enough of a menace yet. I need her to do her normal act of menace.
It's been a rough 4 months.
Really, yeah.
He must be training like a lot.
Helping out wherever he can. Cat is the keg?
I mean, it makes sense.
You're approaching bingo fuel anyway. Bring your birds back home.
Belay that. Launch a tanker bird. Let them practice their in-flight refueling before they recover the drones.
Yes, sir. 16 times now, sir.
The next one will be 17, won't it?
This is the commander. Get the Admiral on the line.
We can't do this in a training scenario. How the hell are we supposed to pull this off with Cylon raiders on our ass?
Galactica Cat, I'm declaring an emergency requesting priority landing for 2 bent birds.
Pull them in.
Yes, sir. Roger that, Cat. Bring your birds back home.
Damn, tensions are high again.
Lee looks so different, right?
Been 4 months.
Have you taken a look at yourself in the mirror
A
lately?
little bigger.
Not taking care of him.
Weak, soft, mentally and physically. It's gonna get a lot harder. Do you understand me? I want you to turn around and get your fat ass out of here.
Oh
Get your men ready.
god.
Or I'll find someone who can. Dismiss!
Yikes, dude.
Chief, not the first time we've sent a soldier on a one-way mission. You know that, don't you? I got nothing to live for. I'm committed.
It's a hard thing to say, but it seems like I don't know who my son is anymore.
I'm gonna say, what the fuck?
Huh.
I thought you were talking to D.
Yeah.
Go back a year and tell that Admiral Dam about this conversation. I was angry at myself for the choices I had made. So, I had a choice. The only way to move forward was to forgive myself.
You're soft. You believe that?
You've lost your edge, your confidence. You're more like him than you know. That's one of the reasons I married you.
Oh, they're married?
Goddamn right they are.
Married him because he was like his father.
Ooh. There is a rat.
It's awesome that they're actually doing that.
It's working. It's working.
Time's up. Spin up the FTL and get ready
No. Yeah.
I'm picking something up. It's a colonial transmission. That's a low power signal, but recognition codes match.
Okay, send the coded response. Spin up the drive and let's get the hell back to Galactica.
Nice. Some hope.
I've got a signal. We'll make contact with this frequency. We're coming for you.
Whew.
We made contact. I say again, we made contact with the ground.
Race track.
It's gonna be okay. It's really gonna be okay.
Whew.
I wouldn't believe there'd be 20 people who would turn against their own kind. I want those names. I want the rest of the names.
That's tough. The Cylons are afraid the population will go after any human who joins the new Caprica police.
As well they should.
Been a lot of mistakes.
Oh, we know this is a big deal for him. And do the whole temple praying thing.
Oh, yes.
They don't seem madly in love, do they?
About the ceremony.
Seems like they've been together for a while.
I won't be going.
Not going?
Okay, I'll just let the staff know.
Oh, he is the informant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
There was literally no other option.
No, but still, confirmation.
If your source on the inside says Baltar's not gonna be there, abort. Otherwise, stick with the plan.
I gotta flip the dog bowl. Holy shit!
No! No! He missed it by a second.
Yikes, dude.
Oh, wow.
I'll see you soon, Nora.
So he didn't see Baltar, but he didn't give a fuck.
Oh, wow.
And he killed 200 people. Jesus Christ.
What a way to end the first episode. Holy fuck.
That was a great way to end it. That was a great hook right there. Just to,
Well, fuck.
it's definitely given Andor vibes.
I just my number one thing, my season 3 bingo card didn't have Leah Dama gets fat
I have to admit,
anywhere on that bingo card.
but I mean, it just shows to show how
Not only that,
he's
but
not
I
coping.
love that no one skated around it.
Yeah.
That's like, get your fat ass out of here. And then he was like, my dad's so mean to me, D. And she's like, shut up. You're being a fucking pussy. And I'm not talking about your weight, fatty. And I was like, God damn.
They really let him have it in there.
Yeah, they did.
I think it was more so that his obviously his weight gain was obviously linked to his mental.
Him getting soft.
Him getting soft because of the 4 months away, losing everything and all that. Very traumatizing. So, it's understandable to gain weight during that type of stress, but he was letting it affect his command as well, which is the true softness, which is crazy because, Leah Dama was always so up, it felt like he was so uptight and all that. It felt like they finally broke him by with what was going on. And he lost the battle because he doesn't have something to do anymore.
Bro, all I've learned from watching this series is Colonel Tighe desperately needs some therapy.
Especially his wife does for him.
They need couples counseling.
but
he needs personal sessions.
She really is a ride or die.
She is a ride or die. Yes.
Shut up.
She did free Tighe over everything else.
He didn't get it.
The ride or die. No fucking shit. All right. Moving past the ride or die. Colonel Tighe. It's crazy. They actually
fucking hated it.
Dude, I'm so tired.
The Cylon torture is literally part of it is taking out his eye and showing him his eye. That is insane how brutal they are. And obviously it's because he's part of the resistance in their mind. They're trying to
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty fucked up. I kind of felt like that was a lie and he was just hyping it up. And in reality, he was like trying to escape and he like injured himself.
He accidentally banged against
right?
the concrete floor.
That seems like totally out of character.
I feel like the priest did it.
Because they're like trying. Oh, yeah. Well, the priest is clearly hardcore. He only said, he's like, and then we should publicly execute them. Publicly.
No. But it was
and
like
execute them.
It was like we round up the resistance leaders and we execute them publicly. And then we'll round up random people and execute them publicly. It was like, what is that plan?
It's crazy because I mean, he seems to be the only one that's still on board with the whole trying to
exterminate.
Yeah.
He said we should keep like 1,000.
Yeah.
He was like, we should make this a zoo.
Whereas
Whereas
everyone else is kind of trying to follow along with what Caprica 6 is saying.
Yes, but we got some insight there.
Why though?
But it gave off the energy of "shut up, I'm helping you." It just doesn't make any sense. But I do like it more because they're fucking machines. So it is literally "shut up, we're helping you." So they're not actively trying to do that, but they are. Like they're failing miserably in they're trying to cohabitate. But it's because they don't know how actually to do that, right?
I feel like Six and Boomer could figure it out, but they're just getting pushback.
Yeah. Meanwhile, no one's caught on that Leoben is literally just forcefully trying to make Hera-Thrace fall in love with him.
I think that's part of what their thing is. They don't understand how to make love. So that
they don't.
So
You're right.
Which is what Leoben is doing currently. And as a result, that's why he keeps,
Yeah.
Now, why is specifically Hera-Thrace important to what's going on? I
think it's just an obsession thing.
Maybe because of her, the fact is
they had a run in previous.
But when she died, all the Cylons die. A lot of them know it's Starbuck is the one that killed them, so they know she's of higher, quality in terms of as a fighter and whatnot than others. Obviously, she has her traumas that would exclude some certain things, but maybe because she's so well known and she's the CAG and all that, she's more desirable.
No, I don't think that has anything at all to do with it.
I think it's an obsessive thing.
I think she's just I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fucked up though.
It is fucked up.
It's really fucked
Not to mention, Gaius doesn't seem happy.
No.
Gus is like, yeah, fucking whatever.
He's not having bitches anymore.
He's like, we could execute Caius, and he's like, what? It's just like, no. And then, dude, I liked how the other, the other Cylon diffused it by being like, they all fucking hate him anyways. They'd celebrate his death, you idiot.
Was it Levian?
And Gaius was like, wow, is that true? It was like, wow, he's clearly not he doesn't leave the ship, clearly.
Six just moved in and was like, you don't need to go outside.
Well, if he leaves the ship, they're going to kill him.
I'll bring you food, sweetie.
But he didn't seem happy. He just seemed very like, well, this is my life now.
That's been him since like the apocalypse.
No. He was trying to fight whatever. He just, I don't know. It's interesting. Like I said, everything's better than I was expecting it to be, other than Lee being fat. I was just like, what? It's like, oh my god, I'm being held against my will. They're murdering people. They ripped out my eyeball. I got overweight because I'm bored. Like, I understand it's more than that. They like lost his drive and stuff. I just thought it was funny because all of the people on the planet are struggle busting for real, and then he's flying around in space,
snacking,
having too many bonbons.
So there's like a lot of psychological, like deep-rooted issues happening just in this episode, because you have Starbuck, who is off the deep end, where she's just like coldly killing this man at this point because it's just repetitive.
Oh yeah,
which is like not healthy. And then it hit me like this time, like poor fucking Callie has been second choice of Tyrell for everything. She was second choice woman. She's second choice to the rebellion while she has a fucking baby. I mean, like, that's fucking tragic, and it's an awful like thing.
What do you mean second?
Tyrell ignored Callie romantically because he was pursuing Boomer.
Yeah.
And then finally it was like, oh, okay, I'll follow you.
After beating her within an inch of
right.
Yeah.
And then now she's literally the mother of his children. He's like, all right, I'll be back in a couple hours. I'm going to go risk my life. You just have fun.
Oh, yeah.
I think he does care for her, but like, it's pretty fucking brutal.
I think he does. He seems happy.
Yeah.
He's just a fighter.
But like, Callie's just constantly a background character in his life.
Hey, bro.
It's fucked up.
Now,
it's fucked up.
Everyone needs to.
It's almost as fucked up as taking humans and making them police themselves. They knew what they were doing that.
Well, I'd say that backfired.
Oh, went up in a big plume of smoke.
Yeah, it was actually, that's kind of, aside from the initial genocide of everything, that has to be the darkest we've seen. Other than, I don't even know.
No.
Because I forgot about 6, the other 6 being captive on the Pegasus.
Yeah,
that was fucked up.
That was actually, that was definitely
the Sharon stuff, taking Sharon's baby away from her and stuff like that is kind of dark.
No, that wasn't that dark because they could have killed it. They did the most logical. They took the most realistic, logical reason.
I mean, that was really traumatic psychologically for Sharon.
Yes, sure.
As well as, there's actually, speaking of Sharon, I like that she is basically Adama's only person that you can trust. Yeah. Because right now D is with Lee, so Lee and D, they're supporting each other. So who does she have? She has Hilo. He has Hilo, but Hilo is, kind of questions him sometimes. So, like, it's not the same support. Because he was like, why are we doing this 17 times, 18 times? Obviously good questions, but he wants to make sure he's doing it. He's trying to keep his people sharp, the spear sharp, unlike Lee, who's kind of, let the spear get dull.
Sure. I don't feel like Hilo gave him a hard time at all.
He did what he was supposed to do, is be respectful, but remind his commanding officer.
But Adama gave him a look like,
it's 17 times, boss. And he's like, it is 17 times. It's like, okay, boss.
18 it is.
Whereas, like, Lee would have been like, are you fucking crazy?
Well, Lee did do that, but he hung up on him. Yeah.
Hilo did fine.
But that was an interesting thing. The one thing I want to also say, it's been 4 months right now.
Poor guy.
4 months into this. So that means that for 4 months, Battlestar Galactica has been sending a raider basically every day.
A raptor,
every day to contact.
No, don't you know Adama's a Cylon?
Yeah.
It's a raider.
And which is crazy because, I mean, it means they haven't given up hope, which means that Tighe knows Adama so well that he would just keep, trying and trying and trying.
Yeah, of course.
Which just shows how, resilient they are to try to save humanity, which I also love how Rosalind is part of what seems like the resistance, the insurgency, because she's not as like direct member, but like as a scribe or something, somewhat, because
she's the prophet. She's just cataloging the journey of humanity.
Yeah. Oh, and I wanted to go back to Lee because I didn't finish my thought on the whole the weight gain thing. I thought it was guilt. I thought I thought it was going to be all guilt. Is it guilt?
Of what?
Because I thought it was like guilt because he was the one who was like, we need to fucking leave right now.
He was,
and then convinced his father it was the right thing to do.
I could be wrong, but I remember when the Cylons invaded at the end of season 2. It looked like he had already gained weight because that looked like a year of weight gain, not 4 months of weight gain. And he was all scruffy and everything. I think he had already lost his edge. Like once they settled and like Rosalind wasn't president anymore, is when he got soft.
That makes sense.
Okay,
they all did.
But then you would think that them invading in 4 months haven't gone by would have done the opposite. That's why I was thinking. It's
well, he hasn't.
Guilt.
He hasn't tightened up. Is the thing.
Yeah, but like that doesn't make sense. Him, the year of peace and quiet. The moment like the war is back on, because this episode was like, it's because there's no war, and I was like, I don't understand how is there no war. There's clearly war.
4 months they had no fight. Because for 4 months they had no signal, therefore they had no.
No. But for 4 months, there's the Cylons are back, and the imminent threat is going on. Whereas the year prior that wasn't the case. So he had a whole year of losing his edge, and now he's had 4 months of like, man, we need to go back and save everybody.
No, he's never had to. He's never had to restart. Because remember, like he was in the military, and then the apocalypse happened, and he was on edge that whole time. Then he got a year to just sit, and he got stationary. And then even when 4 months came back on, like he turned back on, but he's not like got to get back into shape.
Also 4 months, they don't know what's going on for 4 months straight. They have gotten 0 messages from the surface of New Caprica and no communication while running half crew on 2 ships. They're in no position to try to return as of right now mentally until they receive some sort of hope from the communication.
Sure, so it could be his turning point.
So I mean, his planet he was soft for a year, and then all of a sudden everything went to shit, and he can't do anything, and he thinks it's all for nothing. You know, the entire journey and everything they've gone through. So of course he's gonna, kind of collapse on himself. Whereas Adama, his father, is more, centralized and more.
Hasn't lost.
He's done this for 30 years. He had a war.
And he's also had to go offline, online, offline.
He had a war where he stopped and then came back. So he knows how to reset.
All right, fair.
I think it just
even grew the mustache.
How to like get back into it?
No,
he's never had to.
Okay.
I don't think I'm trying to think about anything else. Shout out to Duck for the sacrifice, even though Baltar wasn't there. I do think that his sacrifice was a worthy one.
Also,
got rid of all the turncoats. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you check out Patreon.
Toodaloo.